The Super Mario Bros. Movie is continuing to completely outclass everything else on the market, in literally every way. Well, except maybe the name. That's a bit of a mouthful. I already made a video on the first trailer, go watch that. It's far more in-depth, and everything said still rings true. It's just that we got a new one, and I wanted to give some quick, updated thoughts while I work on my bigger Frontiers review. I have a few things to say here. There won't be too many specifics though. Again, I have that first video, and at this point I'll almost certainly be making a proper analysis when the full film's upon us. I could not be more excited for this thing. The animation looks heavenly, the world building is genius, the plot looks like the perfect amount of fun, it feels so unapologetically Mario, and it's great! It's a new gold standard for video game movies. There is zero reason to defend one or two characters at a time with mere glimpses into the game world, while we spend 95% of the runtime on bog-standard Earth anymore. We have actual, tested proof that the animation route results in a better adaptation. Not that we didn't already from the Unleashed opening, and the fact that whenever the movies entirely ditch the live-action elements, they're at their best, but you know, it's nice being vindicated on a movie-wide scale. I'll take the L on Chris Pratt though. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt before, but he really is just doing his voice. I can completely live with that. The rest of the cast are doing a stellar job, and I do really like that voice. It makes me think of Emmett. But yeah, it does kinda suck that the weakest performance in Mario is... Mario? Sorry, Chris. No halfway decent wahoo can save this one. But hey, that's the singular weak link in this thing, and we've still only heard like 3 lines, so there's still a chance. But either way, I'll take it if it means the rest of the movie is... the rest of the movie. We have Brooklyn, we have a Kong Kingdom, we have Yoshi's Island, we have Sarasaland, we have Galaxy's Galaxies nicely snuck in there, we have Rainbow Road, we have Mario Kart, we have fucking Mario Kart! Who would have predicted that? I mean, I would, because I saw the leaks, but I don't think there's a single Mario creature that's not been represented by this point. Truly, everyone is here. Every Bowser minion known to man, Kongs galore, even Swanky Kong. Sodding Swanky Kong. I didn't even know he existed until the internet brought it up. That's how you know they did their homework. And who would have thought they'd find a way to work in actual Mario level design? That was a lovely surprise. Such an intelligent way of utilizing that architecture. Note how here they actually contextualize it as a training course to explain the unnatural design, rather than just making it the world these characters inhabit. Man, you have been completely dethroned. Stay down and please never get back up. The characters, the worlds, the power-ups are here. The fucking power-ups are here. And they're portrayed so cinematically. I am unfathomably excited for the final battle where Mario's using the Fire Flower against Bowser. Peak goated cinema, as the kids say. Also, tiny detail, but when Peach first grabs the flower, she's still in her pink dress, meaning there'll be a nifty fire particle effect that completely runs over her and changes her costume. Lovely touch. And again, these things are contextualized within the universe of the film to genuinely build it out as a lived-in world. There's not just power-ups dotted around. No, of course not. They're native flowers. There's a whole fire flower field. Oh my god, I love this movie. And the animation is just... do I even need to speak? This is so expressive. It adds so much life to the world and characters. Peach shows a wider range of emotion in this 2-minute trailer than she did in the entirety of Mario Odyssey. The Toads do the cutesy eyes, DK has a cartoonishly angry mug. Fuck you, Sonic! Even messing with abrupt animation speeds during the Donkey Kong bit to enhance the slapstick. That's awesome! Speaking of, I'm really into DK's redesign. Keeps all the fundamentals and makes him look way more like a gorilla. Much closer to the original sprites, as someone pointed out. I do wish the hands were slightly less covered by the fur. DK's big, bare fists always rounded out the colour palette better. But oh well, I can totally live with this. Didn't get to hear the voice yet though, a bit of a shame. Speaking of, wow is it obvious all these guys are just reading off a script. Aren't actors meant to sell performances. It's the Game Awards all over again. Made up for by the amount of Peach we got, though. They're doing exactly what you'd expect with her. You know, strong, independent female that's still a little girly so that everything's balanced out. It's fine. At least they gave her a peng design, if you know what I mean. Baking a different kind of cake, I see. And DK's got one too. Ooh. Luigi seems great. Charlie Day was one of the few casting decisions that wasn't insanely mocked. Unlike Christopher P. Rat, his voice kind of inherently works as an Americanized version of Luigi. No complaints there. And Bowser's still wonderfully on point. Tell me I'm not the only one who can totally hear him saying,
"Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived."
It would fit so well. And Mario's still... Also, hey, fuck your fucking I can't see me loving nobody but you, or gangsters sodding paradise. Listen to this shit. I think we're in for something really good here, guys. But that's where I run out of steam for today. This was pretty much just a DLC to my original video. Again, go watch that if you want more insight into my point of view. In summation, Mario movie's still looking great, still doing everything right, still spawning some great memes, and a surprising amount of thirst posts. Keep it in your pants, guys. That being said, would. 100% would. It's my most anticipated film of 2023. I could not be more excited. Great job to everyone involved. Well, except for maybe... by the way, if you still think the Sonic movies at all compete with this, how did a Koopa manage to stay more true to Sonic's eye design than Sonic himself?
Bowser is coming.